Are you and your spouse out shopping around looking for a mediator that's just right for you? Well, my name's Laura McGee, and I'm the founder of Leave Strong Divorce Coaching. I want to talk to you today about how to select a mediator that's going to help you navigate this process successfully and hopefully keep you out of the court system. The first thing that you really need to pay attention to is you are actually hiring the mediator to work for you. And you're hiring them to work for you as a couple. So you need to notice what kind of support you need, what kind of essentially facilitator or leader that you need to get you through this difficult process. But make sure that you interview the mediators together. You and your spouse should get together. Perhaps you can each throw 2 or 3 names into the pool, do your preliminary research, but do interview them together. If you start that conversation with a third-party neutral on your own, you often will find that you start sliding into facts and giving out too much information, and they may not be able to take on your case as a couple. Next, if you're deciding that you want to hire an attorney, there's lots of ways you can do your research. And not all mediators are attorneys, but certainly they form the majority. And there's ways that you can research what kind of attorney you're actually hiring, what their track record is, and essentially whether it's going to be the person that you need for the level of complexity of your mediation. The other thing that you want to think about is what's the time factor that you're trying to accomplish here? Do you have a simple matter? Have you already negotiated a number of the issues that are between the two of you? And do you just need a mediator to get you through a couple of sticking points? Or do you need somebody that's going to hold you through the entire process from beginning to end? Most mediators will actually draft up your marriage settlement agreement, and that's going to be your final judgment. It's going to determine how assets are divided, what your child sharing plan is, all of the details of your divorce. So you're not just looking for somebody that can facilitate high conflict and potentially difficult conversations. You're actually also looking for an excellent draftsperson. You might even ask the person that you're hiring, what their experience is in this regard and how they approach it, how long their agreements typically are, how detailed they like them to be. And again, it's going to depend on your own circumstances, what kind of special skills you're going to want from the mediator. But beyond a communicator, you need a draftsperson because they are going to be penning your final agreement. And if there's errors in that and you have conflict later, they're going to matter to you. It's going to potentially be a problem. What I've done here is I've prepared a PDF, and it's going to help you with the questions. You can kind of check them off, take it with you when you go to your interviews with your mediators. Share it with your spouse. This isn't intended to be a secret at all. It's just a guide to help you. Just like any interview, you're the interviewer. You're asking the questions, so you need to know the questions to ask. Thank you for joining me. My name is Laura McGee, and you're at Leave Strong Divorce Coaching. And today we've been talking about some tips and strategies to make sure that you hire the mediator that's going to be the right one for you and your spouse to get through this process without having to resort to litigation. Join me at leavestrong.com and you'll find an entire community of people that are hoping and trying their best to leave strong like you.